Thanks for stopping by and checking out this video. Today, I want to show you how I built a very simple router sled. My name is Kevin, and on this channel, I'm hoping to bring you some simple DIY projects and some general woodworking tips and tricks. In this video, we're going to create some simple rails and a sled for your router. If you have some slabs that need flattening like I do, and you don't have a huge CNC, then this might be the perfect solution for you. I started by cutting a few strips. This is going to be for the two rails. I used the 3-inch strips for the base and the 1 3/4-inch strips for the rails that the sled will slide on. I just wanted the overall height to be 1.5 inches. So the rails don't have to be perfectly centered, but I did measure 1 inch from the edge for mine. And I used 1 1/4-inch drywall screws, which should be plenty strong to keep these rails straight. I cut the sled to 7 9/16 wide. Just make sure you adjust your measurements to your router and bit. This router base has one straight edge which makes it off center. Again, just make sure you're accounting for that on your build. I set my table saw fence to 2 3/16 and slowly raised the blade. I then flipped the board around and did the same, but this time with the fence set at 2 3/4. The overall cutout is 2 5/8 if I did the math correctly. You can also do this with the jigsaw. These cuts don't have to be perfectly straight. You just need clearance for your surfacing bit. In my case, I'm using the Yamana tool RC2255. Now you can attach your fence on each side. I cut mine off camera at 2 inches. Before attaching the second fence, test fit your router. You definitely don't want any friction. After I made some adjustments, it was nice and smooth. Now I just add some tabs on each end to keep the sled from falling off the rails. Then I screwed a stopper on each end to keep the router from sliding out. And now it's time to see how this thing performs. I clamped the rails down with a couple F-style clamps. My assembly table / outfeed table / workbench is flat enough for me. I used a small slab to test this out. I wedged the slab and applied some hot glue to keep it from moving. I was a little skeptical about using hot glue, but it actually worked out pretty well. Actually, I probably used a little too much. And here are the results. I think it came out pretty damn well. Now this piece is small enough that I can run it through my planer to flatten out the other side. But if you don't have a planer, you can just flip it and use your new router sled to flatten out the other side. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you found it helpful. I would really appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. It's a new channel and I'm hoping to put out some new videos. Hopefully every other week, but we'll see. Thanks again for checking out this build, and I'll see you on the next one.